Hey everyone, Dan Dog Crypto. The markets, of course, they're down, but there's been so much activity in the market, speculation in the markets. Our large tier coins, Bitcoin certainly has come down, but those ordinals with the Satoshi that are clogging up the network. But Ethereum, certainly the foundation sells $30 million worth of Ethereum. So there's speculation of what was the reason, but regardless, there's money in the system. But what has happened? People have been very speculative. It's the most highest, riskiest way to, it's not investing, it's gambling. But not to say that these tokens with no utility can do something. About 2 weeks ago, I spotted something, and PEPE, I mentioned it, but it's highly speculative, but I'm not going to come in and recommend something that is so speculative that you can lose in 2 days 60-70%. Yes, it's had massive upside from the point that I mentioned it. Speculation. From that point, it goes up 30x. And now it comes crashing down, and people chase the speculation and run into it. Unfortunately, they're down. What it does, how it works, but the memes. Yes, we did have meme season with Shiba. Massive run. And I am well aware of it because I do follow the activities. But baby PEPE, the same thing. People in 1 or 2 days that chase the pump are down tremendously. And from the point that I mentioned, baby PEPE, on how speculative this is. It is not investing. It's on news. It's on momentum. You try to get in and want to be in good assets, hard assets, that regardless of what is happening, that you can preserve your buying power. Now, with all this speculation in the market, with money flowing into this whole area, as you know, I'm a strong supporter of Hex and also of pulsechain. When Hex was mooning, I was not recommending Hex because I know the downside. PulseZen, when I analyze the function, everyone is looking at this and saying, okay, there's very little volume, but the volume is securing something. It's not a speculative asset. It's a hard asset. Yes, we have a compounding per transaction when it occurs, whether it's a buy or a sell or a transfer. At this present time, we've had some sells, but again, they're minor sells. When you look at it, even a $6,000 sell, that is nothing. Any benevolent wallets that are in the ecosystem or any dollar cost average can easily offset it. This is the asset that you want to hold and be in it with a time horizon, because what will be the future value? Even with these minor sells, and we've had a $3,000 sell, a $7,000, that is nothing when you look at the cost associated to this based on the whole ecosystem, that these cells could easily be offset. But remember, you're also earning as people take a distribution? Are they wanting to chase speculation? And some may have speculated and are down tremendously. But even with these sells on PulseZen, modest low volume, it's preserving something. When something occurs, when people understand this is the asset, as we've had speculation inside this casino, which was PEPE, what it does, where it goes, how long does it come down, are they shorting it, are influencers coming in one day and being enthusiastic about it, the next day they're telling you sell because it's going to come down. Oh, but guess what? Do you have a short? And are you trying to influence your what? Your followers? PulseZen definitely is a hard asset that allows you to preserve your buying power. It's a low cap gem. The low volume is the upside explosion. Why? Because it doesn't take much economic force to move PZEN to the upside. The pool size right now is expanded to 60 million PZEN. At any point, once an accumulation occurs, this could be offset. It is the early opportunity. But knowing what the parameters are, when you look at a wealth redistribution economy, it is a Web3 token. And does it have market fit? Yes, it's preserving buying power. Whether someone takes a distribution exiting a pay it forward occurs, a 2% gets put into the pool. A buy, 2% gets put into the pool. But why is there parameters within the pay it forward wealth redistribution economy? Because you want to create a fair and equitable wealth redistribution. So when a transaction or any interaction on its payout cycle occurs, a compounding occurs, that you're going to receive more PZEN regardless of the price. So the price at this present time is irrelevant because it is early. What will be the future price of PZEN? And then the accumulative PZEN tokens that were passively earned, what will be the future value? That is the key thing, and understanding that. So when you look at an ecosystem that starts off organically, 880 million PZEN tokens, it gets distributed. What moved PulseZen to the upside to reach 1 cent was not massive buying. It was an accumulation of buys and then a distribution occurred. But you have to understand what this anti-whale function does. The anti-whale function is put in these parameters because the amount of PZEN tokens that you receive is all based on the amount of PZEN tokens that you hold in your wallet. That's what determines your yield. And if you have unlimited amount, the economic mass of any one wallet would then demand the majority of the pool. That's why the 2% is put into place of the 880 million max that one wallet can hold. And to protect the downside and make it a wealth redistribution, 1% of the total supply, which is of the 880 million, that can be purchased at any one time. So this way you're not going to have massive swings. PulseZen is this early opportunity. As we saw with the memes, a joke, no utility, and money flows into into these PEPE coins and all these other meme coins. PulseZen is a hard asset. It is designed to distribute wealth. This is the asset. The burn function making PulseZen deflationary is crucial because over a period of time, that 0.01% will dramatically start reducing the supply. Whether someone is exiting, whether they were speculating or decided to exit, it's irrelevant. You're receiving passive income, more PZEN tokens. What will be the annual compounding growth rate? The charity first distribution that was delivered on April 28th. And every interaction, there will be a distribution to that charity wallet. 2%. But the key thing is this is a hard assets with parameters put into place. So anyone can take a position, accumulate fairly and equitably, and understand that you receive more PZEN tokens based on the amount of PZEN tokens that you hold in your decentralized wallet. That wallet, once it receives more PZEN, your yield goes up. So over time, this is a hard asset, preserving your buying power, but it's a growth asset in the highest appreciating asset class, which is cryptocurrency. This preserves your buying power. It becomes a gold standard, and you can still have massive growth to the upside. PulseZen is this early opportunity. Don't be distracted. The memes. This is ultimately the one you want to hold. And share it. Why? Because it's a wealth redistribution economy. Any fudders that say, what is the use case? It's specific. It's got parameters. It's a gold standard. It's a crypto growth Web3 asset, which is the highest appreciating asset class there is. As we've seen things in these meme tokens accelerate just by hope, wish, and running into it with no use case, this is the asset that truly preserves your buying power. Do your homework. PulseZen is true DeFi held in your MetaMask wallet. PulseZen, future value, not the present value. Wish you the best. Talk to you soon.